Fuck! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday afternoon football review for round 18 of the NRL. And we saw a very entertaining game of football where the Cowboys, my team, unfortunately went down to the Roosters, 34 points to 18. And my God, boy, am I fucking frustrated with that game. I feel like we blew it. I feel like we had plenty of opportunities. I don't know. It felt like the last 10 minutes of the first half we threw it away, and the last 10 minutes of the second half we sort of threw it away. But, oh my, man. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. It's hard to be a Cowboys fan this year. It's very difficult, you know. We always seem to be able to start the game well, and then from the 30th minute to the 40th minute we fade off, and then we get back in the game later on, and the last 10 minutes or so, I don't know, man. It just wasn't good enough. But, you know, I want to say this. Congratulations to the Sydney Roosters. They deserved the victory. I thought they were a very professional side today. They showed their class. They showed their brilliance. And I got to say, if you're a Roosters fan out there, congratulations. Fair play to you. But, my God. It feels like the Cowboys blew the game more than the Roosters won it. But look, let's get into the review, man. I'm obviously very shattered. I'm very devastated about that performance. You know, there's been games this year where I've been able to take on the chin and move on really quickly. But that game there, that game just hurt me. Like it's like I had a fight with someone and I was destroying them. And it's like I just got dog-shotted at the end and just got knocked over. It just sucked the life out of me, this game. And let's get into the review, man. It sucks too. Also want to give a quick mention to David Bowen. I hope he's doing okay at the moment. Obviously, he went off on a serious knee injury. I think it was a knee clash with Manny Cavalli, so I hope he's doing a lot better than... I hope Bowen's doing better than what he was. But let's get into the game, man. All started off in the 5th minute. Great start for the Cowboys. Drinkwater has some excellent running from dummy half. He got it on to David Bowen. He goes over and scores the first try of the game, which I won on Sportsbet, by the way. So that was a good victory there. Drinkwater converts the goal. Cowboys 6-0. 14th minute. Drinkwater busts through again. And the Hammer, who played fullback today, had an absolutely fantastic game. The Hammer explodes. Outruns Joey Manu. Scores a fantastic try. Cowboys 12-0 after 14 minutes. And I'm thinking, wow, great start. But then Angus Crichton in the 26th minute scores for the Roosters on that left edge. And I'm going, well, here we go again. Last weekend we led 12-2 against Souths and we ended up getting flogged. And I had flashbacks of that game when Crichton scored and Walker missed a kick from the sideline. Cowboys still lead 12 points to 4. And then this is where the Cowboys went downhill. Tamalolo goes straight off the field. 34th minute he goes off. Roosters score. Hutchinson short ball to Billy Smith. He scores. The defense from Connolly Lamelu was absolutely disgusting. It made me sick. Walker converts that one there. Cowboys still leading the game now at 12 points to 10. And then, with about 30 seconds to half-time in the 39th minute, Joey Manu scores a very, very easy try. Again, Connolly Lamelu and Tom Dearden, they just weren't gelling. And Lamelu scores for the Roosters. Roosters go out to a 14-12 lead. Half-time, Roosters 14-12. And I'm just sitting there angry, frustrated, just about to explode. And then in the second half, it was all back and forth. Both teams lost their captain's challenges. And then, 55th minute, David Bowen has that serious knee cut with Manny Cavallo. He had to go off on a medicab. So I hope David Bowen's doing a lot better. I hope it's not a bad injury because I thought he had a good game today, David Bowen. And then, in the 60th minute, the Roosters score. Cavallo scores in the corner. Poor defence from Murray Talangi. Walker misses the kick again. Roosters 18-12. Roosters had 4 tries and the Cowboys 2. And the goal kicking from Sam Walker was a bit off. And it kept the Cowboys in the game. And then in the 61st minute, the Hammer made an incredible line break. But beat about 7 Roosters players. Runs about 80-90 metres. Takes the tackle. Cowboys shift to the right-hand side. Din gets it on the Dunn. Dunn dummies. Back on the inside of Din. And then Robson ends up scoring for the Cowboys. Incredible try. Drinkwater converts it 18-all. There is 15 minutes to go in this game. And I'm getting excited. I'm nervous. I'm hoping we can pull through and get the W. But then another outside back for us goes down. Connolly Lamelu, the guy who had a shit game. But even though he did have a terrible game, in my opinion, when he went off the field, it just made it harder for us. We had Mitch Dunn playing centre. We had Granville in the centres. We had players all over the shop, which made it very difficult for us. And then in the 70th minute, miscommunication between Scott Drinkwater and Jake Granville on that side of the field. Satili Tupanua goes through and scores. Simple block play try there. Walker converts it. 24-18 Roosters, 10 to go. I'm still thinking we're a chance here. And then in the 72nd minute, Drinkwater has a chance to score. It's a double movement. He plays on. It was the right decision. He played on. It was double movement. No try to Drinkwater. Just sucked the life out of us. And then the Roosters make a break through Radley and a couple others through the middle there. The Cowboys players still trying to get back on side. All fatigued. Sam Walker runs through and scores. Pretty easy try. That pretty much wins the game for the Roosters. Walker converts his own try. Roosters 30-18. And then, with about 20 seconds to go, it didn't really matter. Cavalli scores a double. Billy Smith misses the kick. And at full time, the Roosters win 34 points to 18. I've got to say, even though the scoreline ended up at 34-18, the scoreline didn't deserve to be like that. It should have been a closer game than that. But I've got to say, again, the Cowboys, it feels like they threw the game away. It feels like they gave it to the Roosters. The Roosters took advantage of the Cowboys' poor missed opportunities. The Roosters deserved to win the game. They were the better side. They showed their class there. The likes of Joey Manu and Sam Walker. The second rowers, Crichton and Tupanui had a field day out there. I'm gutted. I'm disappointed, but, I'm not surprised. We've been doing this all year. Seem to start well and then fade off again, or it's either we start so and we come back and it's too late. It's always one of the two for us, but, this year for us is looking more and more like a write-off every week. I don't know how we're going to make the finals. We've got Melbourne next week, which I am not looking forward to. That could be 60 against Melbourne. Melbourne might put a bloodbath on us, but this afternoon was disappointing. I feel like we probably could have won that game. We probably should have won that game, but the Roosters class there, Sam Walker and the back rowers and Manu, they just get the job done, don't they? Just experience, just too good for the Roosters. But we'll go through some of the great players from the game. Starting with Joseph Manu at fullback. Thought he was terrific. Thought Billy Smith had a great game. Mick Cavalli was great for the Roosters. He had a few errors in his game, but thought he played well overall. Sam Walker was great for the Roosters. I thought Jared Hargraves and Isaac Liu were good. Radley was solid. Tupanui and Crichton were a handful. Butcher was decent. The bench for the Roosters, I thought Egan Butcher did a good job for the Roosters. As for the Cowboys, though, I thought the Hammer, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, thought he was unbelievable. I thought he played an awesome game at fullback. I thought David Bowen was good before he got injured. I thought Kyle Felt had a good game. Drinkwater was outstanding in my opinion. Robson played really well. I thought McLean was a bit up and down, but again, not consistent enough. I thought Mitchell Dunn was good. I thought Tamalolo was outstanding. Tamalolo actually played 66 minutes today. I thought he had a really good game. Todd played and actually used him correctly, which was a bit of a surprise. Jake Granville had a good game. He had to play a fair bit of centre. Thought he did a good job. Gilbert and Hess off the bench, they were okay, but they probably could have been better. Holler was decent, but look, full credit to the Roosters. They win the game. It's a well-deserved win. I'm obviously shattered, and I just don't want to talk about it too much now. But well done to the Roosters. They deserve the victory, and good luck to them for the rest of the year. Next weekend, the Roosters will be taking on the Newcastle Knights up at Sunshine Coast, and the Cowboys, they play Melbourne up in Townsville, which is going to be really bad. But my top 3 players on ground for this game this afternoon, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Angus Crichton. I thought he was a handful. Number 2, I'm going to go with Joseph Manu. And number 1, my man of the match. Actually, no. Number 2, I'm going to go with the Hammer, Hamiso W.Y. Fado. And number 1, my man of the match. Look, I'll tell you, it's hard to say, but I'll go Sam Walker. Sam Walker, man of the match. I thought he had a really good game today. He had 2 try assists. Scored a late try there, and yeah, Sam Walker's my man of the match for this afternoon's game. But the Roosters, fellas, they get the job done over the Cowboys, 34 points to 18. I'm getting out of here, guys. I'll see you guys again later tonight for the Saturday Night Football review. Until then, stay safe. See you in the next one. Jesus Christ. Bad luck to my Cowboys. Congratulations to the Roosters. I'll see you later. Show you how to play. Here on the Roosters, the